a canna ag orla Payson. Will Tammy Dirach Tosna here again, Joe Mooney?
Getting back to the O'Sullivan Bear retreat, it has been suggested on more than one occasion, and I'm surprised nobody has taken it up, that would make an epic film.
Oh, sure, it would.
Maybe Riot might
continue. Well,
we used to take the quid the Hashdown, Éadrom, Kupishaftan or him. Agus tá chuid a Hashdown. In
Cashtan Gohani Sheshtachel. Trasigum. The V Roddy Ele Temple Drumshanbo, Tamalochin, Agus Kaunako Ganora Serino Ishlana, the single gauge railway, the narrow railway in Cartagum. Shin pictured a lovely neighbourly class of a train running along beside the roadway. There you are, it is like the one we used to have in Cork for the Rino Ishle, Agus the Heichan Far. A mach os corn the train at like Clog. He'd actually go out in front of the train with a bell to get the people out of the way. Lovely neighbourly class of a train.
I hate to mention it, but the train, the engine that you see there was from the Tralee Dingle line.
Oh dear God, an import.
It is now in a place called appropriately enough, in Streamstown in the United States. And I saw one of the engines that operated on that line in a museum in New Jersey last year, and I was on the footplate. One that operated down here, passed out by the hall here. And an American millionaire, Mr. Mead, bought them and has preserved them, and they are run now as an amusement park.
Well, Ganovis, Tan Sail, Tagka Hunkin, Commotion, a Gunde Éadrom, a Nish, a Hatchlin. Tan Erid Shin, Rachmush, Agus, Arigid, Temple, a Gunde Éadrom, a Nish. Nach William Hog with the trade of Chinis Mostolim. Yeah, I was Tihamura.
Oh, Tihamura. Got Rodagin and show on the Éadrom. That's a good.
Is Queen Lamanur and Dian Ronach and Train Shin. Viesar Squile, I was a follow on Don Shin Kilcash, because the Yanamit Fasta Ganaimet are there in the Kilter. I said, the Viaraga, Cad the Yanamit Fasta Ganiran, Tad der in the drain of her lore.
De bhí an seo salachta isteachta linge nacht. I'm the Queen of Rachmas. We're talking about prosperity and we're talking about the development of the County Leitrim. There was a time we saw own Rinoishte, there was a time there were 155,000 people in this county of Leitrim. Now I'm told there's something around about 30,000. That 255 is of course pre-famine. Ach in a chynif sin ta faust mór taka an sale. That prosperity that we see in the island of Leitrim and the county of Leitrim and generally throughout the country, Bishop Cahill, Bishop Cahill Bailey, is that really working towards the development of a better island all round?
Creates the possibilities for doing so, I'm quite certain, but it depends on the use we make of it. And I'd be very hopeful that with it is coming a new sense of identity and purpose in Leitrim. I think that this 30,000 people who happily are left in Leitrim have confidence in their future. I think the tide has turned. And I think that people like those who are sitting beside me here on my left are showing the way, not only to a better material life, but to also to a better sense of purpose and meaning in life. They are open also to the spiritual dimension of life. And this has always been very deep, I think, in Leitrim's soul. And thank God this is as true now, if not truer perhaps, than it has ever been. So I do feel we're shaping up for a good future in Leitrim.
The lesson of national identity, the lesson of history, is of the irrepressible resilience of the Irish people in their faith, their national identity and their culture. The need for a calm, quiet, unaggressive, non-violent rediscovery of our national identity and culture is greater now than it has been at any previous time. Much of the print and other media expression of our national thought patterns and lifestyle now current is hardly even Anglo-Irish anymore, but simply English or Anglo-American with a provincial accent. St. Patrick in his time asked, "Is it a disgrace to be Irish?" It sometimes looks nowadays as if we ourselves felt disgraced to be Irish or ashamed if we were not securing favourable editorial comment from the progressive leader writers in London, New York or Brussels. A people unsure of its own identity feverishly seeks reassurance from international trendsetters. Wie tu schreef an sin Bishop Cahill, wie tu schreef an Oakheid the Canis Mooney in 1976. Have you changed your thinking in any way about that? Is that much the same sort of sentiment as you would have now?
Oh, very much so, but I would be hopeful the lesson is being learned in Ireland. Not my lesson, obviously, but the lesson of the fact that experience of affluence has, I think, taught us that affluence is not everything. I think we went through a period of great national self-questioning. I feel we're coming through that now. I feel that the old slogan which stirred the hearts of Irishmen 50 years ago, Ireland her own, but that is coming again to inspire young people, and that we really want an Ireland which is not some kind of carbon copy of another culture, but which has something itself to contribute, especially in the context of Europe. And I feel that we have something to give to Europe, but we've got first to discover our own soul.
All right. Tá fear an sin an san taobhile den lucht éisteacht agus bhhailm go bhfuil tofaí ribh Seamus Payson agus Padre O'Grief right out in front on the two front seats there. Héimiis de chola tú an rud a dúirt an taspag an sin agus tá tusa tríéis do héla chahabh le múintóireacht agus mar sin do. Bhfuiln tú sásta leis an dul cin cíine tá déanta?
Tá me lán sásta leis an méid dul cin cíine tá déanta sa chunda. Ó tháinig me se go déan chunda seach sem líon trochad a seacht is iontach an tarú atá tácaí Maidir le cuasaí éidechas, nuair a tháinig me se ag an chunda seach gearrá acht manscail amháin an. A significant improvements on education in the county since I came to 1937. When I came, you had just one secondary school in the county. You had 4 vocational schools. Agus winter Éadrom a dagan kunda, dagshidan kunda, nyav alcha. Most of the immigrants from Éadrom went, they were unskilled. Ach tá arú mór an síl inis. Tá éidechas, bunscaile, ag gach mach máthar agus iníon air sa conda seo inis.
Tá a cuiineh an rud a dúirt sé faoi locht imirce as chun de Éadrom, agus tá a cuiineh an uair go diontas an scanán faoi na Rose Kennedy. Agus go cuatú síos faoi ar a hir. A story he tells very well when he's standing over in Ursula. The unfortunate young Irish priest over in the United States in the house of the big Yankee tycoon. Agus go on, finish glanor to féin.
Well, bhí mar déanamh scanán seo ar Rose ban bocht agus bhí sé hastáilúim an teanadóir Ted Kennedy chuisteach sa scanán agus thuas suas go dtí tig Ted lámháin agus bhí gaprúd socrtha le crinú bheige. Agus durin rinnes an chasóg agus
smooth down the hair
rinnes cannagar an doras. Agus dos gliach an doras agus bhí cailíonn an sin agus sé don't tell me, Ballinamore. And I said, vast, Teresa Fitzpatrick. She said, McCarthy and Ballinamore.
Okay.
Agus nuair a tháinig an seanadóir síos staire bhí an bheirt going and we discussing the fates and fortunes of the Barnacoola footballers.
All right. Okay. Bhíne atá imirce as taobhfuil an dam sé sin taobhfuile na hiláin seo chuoibh as alabhain deirtar liom seanna fearrthairs agus tá siad chun damsa I dhéanamh dóine inis. Bhfuil The Kilty Clacher Group bhí sinim ceáil dóibh siú, the Kilty Clacher Group agus nuair a chuoiníim ar an enim sin a chuoine uaisle fearrthairs. Gan ar a sinné an enim céanna agus atá im le clia deir mid Harcourt Street. Sinné an tanim díra céanna sráid arachuid agus feach ceothar is táim go ben tanim céanna sin. So there you are, the whole integrity of the language is bound up with names and so on. Éadrom, Joe Mooney, Éadrom. What's that all about?
Grey Ridge.
The Grey Ridge. So that there are 28 or 30,000 people in this county at the moment, and the county wouldn't even be named without the Irish language. So get on with it. Anyways, be that as it may, Joe, the Kilty Clogher group of Ishin and Kyoildov and Shin, agus Éadrom Gamas, Stalin Gamisha the Rash, Choin Nis Diani. Yermud, a countess Nurodi, a Kathleen Oralium, now go will in the Poshti Faldum Auron. Kathleen.
Well, Liam, tá anasima gom minsan Auraniac Gaelic Gmór, agus is treveg fécinir an glár seo, gur hánig borough agus fás ar an
An Seimshin.
An Seimshin tágam san Auraniac son, agus camar ará, bhí sémas a caint fi nidigus an seo agus tá ní smó scolana I gan de Éadrom námar a bhí agus tá nidigus comai, agus bránach an scéile nach bíon mór an ama, cuid mai ama ar na górsaí I gcór na rudaí seo, na rudaí tháinig mar an dása agus cheol agus Auraniacht agus Drámaíocht. Tá na dátaí ag cágann na scoile agus ní dóil am go bhfuil mór an de cultúr na tíre acu.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. People leaving the schools without too much of the culture of the island. Chad Dermot.
Tá annachhuid ceol agus annachhuid star ceol an seo chun de Éadrom. Agus fiohan is sé sa chunda seo a bhí áit cónaí ag tréileach I Caroline.
Well, be mi de techt chuig go Caroline in San Tarnacuid in seo, mar gan agus buinim sé leis gúnta seo cén áit go bailach Dermot.
Vi cónaí ag lasmod de Mohill manachan Mohill. Vi necil Mohill.
Cal send an áit go bailach though? What's exactly the name? I keep on forgetting this name.
Lakefield.
Lakefield.
Necil Mohill.
Necil Mohill, yes. So Caroline country. We'll be talking about that. Maybe the kind for your Caroline a good a dod and shoach. Tír an tosig an sin salach déisteach a ríis a ghinoisle. The second man there is Padder. Well, Christos the lava father, Padders o Griefa, as an Carol Rua a father, will in Cartagon? Agus tá tusatéis the hail a chahab timpler an bailish an nachwil?
Tá mé leichid blian sa gon é.
As a gon?
Agus...
Well, maidil leis a buinti sin a father, sé sin ra derin si go will imnia hi maidil leis an gan an erid cultúra bheithig na páistí, cultúr gweilach derin agus e bachóid. Conas mar a hasach siad a gúmpraid le na páistí timp le an Garon Rua, sin ín ceist?
Well, ó híb na teangan ar dóiní bheach an teanga. Ach, ó híb ceol agus cultúr tá sé mar atá ráitig an Banellan sin, tá séibris ceol agus cultúr ach ab an sé lítar. Agus tá bhálum buíochas sa bháilis na múinteí má tá gailge chamáigh na páistín sa tá agus tá agam sa go bhfuil mar ar nó chaimé mo hí lámúna. A bhuíochas sin go spéisialtar ar na múinteí bonscaile. Tá sé dáin sé lítarm go a tá múinteí bonscailegan. Tá cear a siúdan is sé se bhfuil amachar pensiún agus béidirna sinam gur ceartún iad a lua an sé soachta bhfuil díon take bar sanna gaige sé sin. Mar réad ní chanmhaí in sé Somália agus pára ceora a cháin mo dhé crumaí agus dan I uaráin ag Drumcéileán mór agus fearra a go sé tú ceolbhaíonn se nach Peadar má geala fára cas clún.
Don cahar sin agus tas na múinteoirí élig a chaithig measar an tír agus measar hef na gaig agus cultúr na tíre na múinteoirí taistil ortha a raibh an bheirt seo páirteach leo ard muochas má tá an tír I dulimi dóibh súd. Inis le cíochacord leis an géad chuid den seo an nacht má hanacháir a bhín timpla chuig go chonacht ar fad seascín a ghinoisle. as Shaskin of Rinwishle, as Sha, Joe Mooney Abulat.
Shaskin come to us every year for Toaster.
Oh, that's
star attraction. One star attractions.
Nur dort me, nur dir me Shaskin tachten scho. Dort siad abeg fáilteroine in Drumshanbo sa siad mar gamimi den seo gach éan bhliain. Ar visig govísin an ócáid jo. Godagan siad ag an tóstal gach éan bhliain. Is dóilm go bhhailm dul síos ag an lochta éisteachta a fagnómat an sin agus beidir go láráin dúirt an tasbog Cathal Daly tamil gara hin go raibh bert in Acaleis, bert in Acaleis, gur daoine iad a crothig íomhá mór nua sa tír maidir le túnsclíocht agus mar sinnde. People who had created a new dynamic, if you like, within the County Leitrim. Agus bhhailin laut leis an vertica cúpla is seahiad, they are twins, the McCartan brothers, tá fáilte róga. Ceochadíh is cahiarlach, leas cahiarlach sa tanad.
Misha.
Tusa.
Sha.
Agus cadíann tú in the chuid spátha. What do you do just spare time?
It's fair more, Misha.
Fair more. Well, now, abud lemon maid sa dírach, da chunig me an clár a rinne sibh RT. Agus da bheith mai higam an scéal, dairig liv an rud a dhéanamh a bhí gceist ag an Chancellor Geardmánach sin, Ludwig Erhard. That is to say, Duce, when post-war Germany was broken and beaten into the ground, he said, we were the people with the bootstraps. Now, is that your story? You didn't start off life as millionaires. I'm not saying you're that now. You didn't start.
No, we didn't start as millionaires, and we're not millionaires. We started as the sons of a small farmer in the parish of Aughasheelan, where the dancers came from. And we lived on a small farm, and we enjoyed life in our youth. It was a good life and a good place to be brought up. We wouldn't change it at all. But we're glad that we have been able to help the people in our locality and to take ourselves to a level where we can compete on an economic basis with the best, we think, in the country and in Europe as well.
Dúirt an Tahir Diarmuid McCarthy Glum, nor a bhí mar kind fuibh. Dúirt she, yeah, they're all saying the McCartans are great now, Shushan. But there was a time, you see, when nobody knew about them, and they're all celebrating that now. There are other people all over this island who are capable of that, who could equally put in that kind of push, and they're not doing it. Now, is this true? Will she show fear? Will she show titimamach?
There are a lot of people doing it, I believe, at the moment, and I think Seamus talked about education. We have a lot of more educated young farmers around. I think they're aware of what's been done in other parts of the world, in other parts of the country, and there are more of them doing it. And even though some people are learning from us now, I recall the people that we learned from, and I remember too when we started the branch of Macron Firma in Newtongore, and Seamus Payton, who spoke here earlier, came down to Newtongore to teach us public speaking, and I think it was important that farmers be taught that, and we learned a lot, and he helped, along with a lot of other people, to give us the confidence.
For Seamus Payton, both of us, there you are. Díoch tá roinnt daoine eile sa hala an fear a dhéann the Leitrim Annual, an éisian
Leitrim Guardian.
The Leitrim Guardian. I'll show it later on the programme of Rino Ishlach. Is pápéir is irisé seo a bhaineann leis an cúnta ar fad nach éisian compendium of pieces about the county. And
yes, it comes out every Christmas. This is our 11th edition, the 1979. We're always a year beforehand, so to speak. It's, as Bishop Daly was saying, it's an attempt to give people in the county a county identity. As you know, the county is a very narrow thing, divided by Loch Allen. I'm from the northern section, from Kinloch, from Loch Melge. If you want a good trout, you can come up there.
Very good. Did you get anything else up there? I'm reminded of it's what the French describe as the déformation professionnelle, which is this, you see, that when you operate in the language of your own trade, and somebody in this company here tonight used the words, he had 5 stills, he said. He had 5 stills, and my immediate remark is, are we going to be able to show them? No, the stills he was talking about weren't the stills you could show on television. All right, cógáidechas leat, agus seo an Tommy nacha, Tommy Morden, an Ashtóir Shache, agus Ganoris, Maltóis, Clúteach, nacha, Tommy.
Níl sagam. Jéanam Maltóireacht Gomininic agus is job crew ach bíon obair eile le déanamh agan an seo agus
Tis ba Chris mar sinné a go bheic an féad leis sin éiscint Bill. There are the Leitrim GAA Yearbook 1978. Agus a rístelle Tommy tá sé cahavan sin blazer awling on féidir live éiscint, and maybe if you turn slightly this way and let's stand up to it. There we are. All right, merely dear go bhailm focal fáilte a rá with